Friends, today through this video I am going to tell you that whatever electrical panel you have, if some kind of fault occurs in that panel, then how by using a circuit diagram you will do troubleshooting. Like for now you can see circuit diagram I have, this is the diagram of EOT crane. By using these two circuit diagrams we will learn about troubleshooting of electrical panel. So for example, I am using EOT crane. You may have a different electrical panel or some kind of starter. There is no problem. We do troubleshooting of any panel in same way. Now suppose operator of EOT crane is telling you there is some problem in EOT crane and due to this EOT crane is unable to run. So for now we got that some problem occurred in EOT crane. Now what is the problem we need to ask. So we will ask operator that what is the problem actually. That is, if you know exactly what is the problem, then troubleshooting will be easy for you. So you have to ask what is the problem in EOT crane. Now suppose operator is telling you push button of EOT crane, like here you can see in this control circuit there are number of push buttons. Like one is this push button, second here, third, fourth, fifth here and sixth here. It means in this EOT crane total 6 push buttons are connected. Besides this push button, one more is there, total 7 push buttons are there. So among these 7 push buttons, on pressing any push button, EOT crane is not working. So the problem here is motor or EOT crane is not running. So in this condition what we will do, power supply here, like motor of EOT crane here, you can see many motors are there. What is the working of these motor? Let me explain you this first, after that I will explain you about the troubleshooting. As you can see, here is one motor. Through this motor, host of EOT crane is moved up and down. After this, to run EOT crane in east and west direction, this motor will be used. After this, to run EOT crane in north and south direction, this motor will be used. Besides, there is a brake, that is, EOT crane can be stopped suddenly. For this also, 3 different motors are there. So in this circuit diagram, we can see to all these motors, power is supplied separately. Like to run this motor, this power supply is coming. To run this motor, this power supply, and to run this motor, this power supply is coming. Besides, in this control circuit diagram also, we can see for each motor, control circuit which is made separately. Like to move motor up and down, different control circuit is there. To run in east-west direction, different control circuit is there, and to run in north-south direction, different control circuit is there. Now among these, if all of these are not working, then in this condition, there can be only one problem, that power supply here, this power supply is completely off. So we will check the MCB first. Suppose this MCB was off and when you turn on this, then your motor will turn on. That is, EOT crane will start. Now suppose MCB right now is in on condition, still motor is not turning on. In this condition, what is the problem? You have to find out. So what you will do, circuit diagram here, just look at the circuit diagram. In this circuit diagram you can see all these contactor here. To turn on all these contactors, here is one NO contact, this one. If this NO contact is closed, then only power supply will flow in this circuit. So first of all, this NO contact here, to close this NO contact, what is the condition? We have to see this. You can see NO contact here, something is written above this NO contact. Like here you can see it is written K1. K1 means that contactors here, as you can see there are many contactors. Naming is there for every contactor, like here K1, here KM1, here KM2, here KM7. In this way naming is there. Among all these contactors, this NO contact is of which one we have to find out. So near this NO contact K1 is written, it means that this K1 contactor here or relay, the NO contact of this relay is used here. So to close this NO contact, first of all we have to operate this contactor. If this relay or contactor operates, then only this NO contact will get closed. When it gets closed, then only power supply will flow further. So first of all we will see this relay here, whether it is on or not. If it is not on, then to turn on this we will press start push button. After pressing this, relay will turn on. If you are pressing start push button, still this is not turning on, then in this condition what you will do, circuit before this one here. In this circuit, power supply is coming or not, you have to check this. Now suppose through multimeter you check the voltage. You are checking voltage here and you are getting voltage here as 0 volt. It means at this point there is no power supply. After this, at this stop push button, you will check the voltage. Now suppose you checked voltage here and you are getting 230 volts. It means to operate all these contactors, voltage we require, this voltage is available here. But it is not flowing further. This is why on pressing this push button, relay is not turning on, and due to relay, power supply is not flowing further from here, and due to this remaining contactors are not turning on. What we have to do, stop push button here at the output terminal of stop push button. Why power supply is not there, we will check this. At this point we are getting power supply, but here we are not getting power supply. In this condition, what we will do, connecting multimeter here. Press 2 to 3 times push button to check whether power supply is coming or not. If power supply is not there, then in this condition, what we will do, we will check the wire connected here. Besides stop push button connected here, like this stop push button I have, element which is connected at the back side, we have to check this. Wire which will be connected with this element, we will check this first. We will see is there any loose connection or not. If found loose, tight all the connections, and due to this, remaining motor may start working. After checking all the connections, if you found that power supply is still not flowing from here, in this condition, this element here, we have to change this element. I am removing this element from here. As you can see, I can remove this element. We have to change this element. If this element is not working, if we connect this element here and after connecting this, when we press push button, then in the mechanism inside of this, there is movement. As you can see, there is a movement. Due to movement, contact inside of this changes. Whether contact is changing or not, we have to check this. For checking, you can simply use this type of multimeter. If connections of wire is alright here, then it may possible that element is faulty. So first of all, change the element, and after this, do the same connection as before. After checking the connection, you can see here we got power supply. If we get power supply here, then in this condition, by pressing start push button, we can turn on the motor. So just before we were discussing that EOT crane here, there was some problem in EOT crane, due to which EOT crane was not running. So first of all, we checked that power supply here is on or not. For this, I checked the MCB. If MCB is off, then by turning on MCB, motor will start running. If MCB is in on condition, still motor is not turning on, then in this condition, to turn on all these motors, contactors which are used, then control circuit diagram of all these contactors here, we will check all these. So when we opened control circuit diagram, we saw to provide power supply to all of these contactors, here a NO contact is used. If we close this NO contact, then only power supply will flow further. If this is not closed, then power supply cannot flow from here. So we got that NO contact is not getting closed. This is why power supply is not flowing from here. What we did, this NO contact is of which contactor, we searched this. After searching how to close this NO contact, we got this. The only way to close NO contact is this start push button. So at start push button, we checked the voltage. We got 0 voltage. In this condition, what we did, contact above this, like here is contact of stop push button, we checked voltage in this. When we were checking voltage, we found that at incoming point power supply is there, but at output terminal power supply is not there. So we checked the stop push button. After checking, we got that element connected at backside is faulty. We changed that element. After changing this, power supply starts flowing further. If power supply is coming here, then by pressing start push button, we can turn on this relay. After turning on this relay, this NO contact will get closed, and due to this, power supply flows from here, and when we press start push button here, this EOT crane here will start working. Now suppose you started the EOT crane, and after that you saw that EOT crane here, this EOT crane is moving up and down. Along with this, it is moving in east and west direction also. But when it comes to north and south direction, it is not operating. That is, to run EOT crane in north direction, push button which is used, when we are pressing this push button, this contactor is not operating. So if you found that rest all circuit are okay, only in this circuit there is a problem, then simply what you will do, all these contact here, you have to check all these contact. First of all, what you will do, this contactor here at A1 and A2 terminal, check the voltage. At the time of checking voltage, keep the push button pressed. By pressing push button, if we check voltage here, then here we must get 230 volt power supply. If you don't get power supply here, then in this condition, what you will do, come here above, check voltage here. If you are getting power supply here and not getting here, then in this condition, check the contact in between. After checking this, you must get power supply. For now, suppose here you are getting power supply, but at this point you are not getting power supply. It means this contact here, which is a limit switch, this type of symbol is of this type of limit switch. Through this limit switch, we are not getting power supply. This is why contactor is not turning on. So what we will do, this limit switch here, we will check this. After checking this, we will sort out whatever problem is there. After this, again when we press start push button, then in this condition, contactor here will turn on. And due to this, UT crane will start working properly. So let's end this video here. In this video, we learned how a little bit troubleshooting we can do in electrical circuit. Friends, if you want that I should make more videos on troubleshooting like this, then please tell me in the comment section.